Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Monday, week 10 of our Fall into the Holidays challenge. Yep, we are changing our fall challenge into the holiday challenge because guess what? Thanksgiving's like 2 weeks from Thursday. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't realize that last week, but it is. So, and then, there's a big holiday after that. Some of you celebrate Hanukkah, some of you celebrate Christmas, some of you celebrate Kwanzaa, and somebody don't celebrate anything. But there are those holidays in December. Even if you don't celebrate, you probably go to parties because who doesn't love a good party? I know I do. So we are transitioning our challenge. I'm adding a few weeks on. We have 6 weeks till Christmas. So we are transitioning into the holiday challenge. I have to add a few more things to our list because I'm going to be out. But they're going to be holiday inspired challenges. So this week's challenge for week 10, if you've stuck here all 10 weeks, you're doing something good for yourself. And you can only get better from here, honestly. So I am super duper proud of you. And if you are just joining us, I am still super duper proud because sometimes we realize we need a little bit of help. It's not a bad thing. So this week's challenges I have on the list. And if you want the list, if you go to, at the end of the video, I have a playlist from all of the challenges, the first 10 weeks, and like a little checklist. So if you want to go to that video, the very first one, the checklist is there for you to print. But you should, and like I said, and if you've just joined us, go check out the other challenges. They're only 10-minute videos, maybe 8 minutes. I try to keep them short because I know we got stuff to do. And then you can catch up if you want. These challenges are geared for 7 days. You can continue them. I'm the type of person that likes to build. Do this for 7 days, continue it for the next challenge, then you build. So we're building continuously. That's the whole idea. Building better behaviors. Is it going to happen overnight? Nope, it doesn't. But with diligence and practice, you will get better. And that's all you want for yourself, is to be better. Not to be perfect, not to be great, just to be better than you were. That's the challenge. So this week it's exercise. Yeah, look how long I took to put exercise in. 10 weeks. Why? Because in my opinion, now again, you can disagree, and I say that all the time. Remember that. This is my channel. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me here. But I feel, in my opinion, that exercise is not the most important pillar in a weight loss journey. I know a lot of people disagree with that. But here's the bottom line, at least for me, it's basically what you eat and what you don't eat and how much you eat. Because I lost all of my weight, every last 116 pounds of it, with no exercise. I didn't start exercising until after I made my Weight Watchers goal. And the reason I started was I needed to tone up. Because things start to hang a little bit and sag, and you got to tone it up. Now, am I saying don't exercise? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't feel you have to, is what I'm saying. And so guess what? Some of you can't. I was one of those people. When you're 270 pounds on my little frame here, I couldn't move. I couldn't do exercise. I would have been hurting. And let's face it, that's hard on your knees and your ankles to put all that weight on there. It's not going to end well. You have to only do what you're capable of doing. But I'm not saying don't do anything. Take it slow is what I'm saying. Like, start off with walking. Sometimes just walking around your living room and then your kitchen. And then just do the whole house. And then add the steps, because steps are difficult. Oh, they are. If you got a lot of weight going up and down steps, down isn't the hard one, it's up. Because you're weight bearing. Walking is a weight bearing exercise. So every step you're taking, you're weight bearing all your weight on those joints. And it's hard. And then when you've mastered that, then you can go outside and go to the bottom of your walkway and back. And then go down this, a house and back. You increase it every time you do it. Baby steps lead to success, not big, gigantic steps, because that sets you up for failure. And back to the exercise. If you're exercising to lose weight, here's the secret. You're going to have to exercise to maintain that weight. And that wasn't something I still don't enjoy it. There are people that love exercise. And that's great. Cheero to them. I don't. I do it because I know I should. I know I have to. Doesn't mean I like it. You'll never see me go, oh my God, I need to exercise. I just made me feel so much better. When I'm done, do I feel better? Nope, I don't. But I know I've done something good for myself. So in that respect, I feel better. But I don't sit there and crave it. Ew, no, I don't. So, and I wonder the people that do, in a way, is it a way to like burn those calories? Like, a whole other video needs to be done on the effects of weight loss on your mental health. The effects of being smaller versus being bigger and how that dynamic changes, because it does. And for some people, it becomes a little bit obsessive, if I could say it like that. And I don't want that for you. I want us to be normal. I don't want us to have bad habits after we've lost weight. We've just gotten rid of some bad habits. Bad habits are bad habits. Whether, you can say, well, it don't matter. A bad habit's a bad habit. So there is a whole dynamic. If you'd like me to do a video on that, I could give you my perspective on that, because I see it out there. I do. I see that flip side where you're obsessive over the number on the scale, over the tag on your clothes. That's not healthy. It's not healthy either way. It's not healthy mentally, and it's not healthy physically for you to sit there and have to worry about that. And that's why I gave up obsessing about the 10 pounds I needed to lose, because it wasn't healthy for me. Am I great? Yeah, I am. Do I need to lose that 10 pounds? I don't. Would I be totally fine without it? Sure would. And I realized that I am 100 pounds down. That's huge in itself. And I am healthy. So back to exercise. That's all. Like I said, the whole other video. I do a Leslie Sansone walking 1 mile video 5 times a week. I try to. Sometimes when the back's not doing so well, I don't do it. Because if you have pain, don't exercise. I asked my orthopedist when I was there, I said, should I exercise through it? Would that be better? He goes, no. He goes, pain is a signal that something is wrong. Exercising through is only going to make it worse. He said, rest. Rest. When you have pain, you rest. You take your anti-inflammatories. You put your compresses on. That's what you do. Ice or heat. He goes, don't exercise through it. He goes, I said, I was just making sure, because I've seen people say, oh, I just exercise through it. He says, no, because you can do more harm than good. So, okay. Like I always say, check with your doctor. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to a person on YouTube. Can we say that again? So like I said, I also host a exercise walking group called Glam Squad. We exercise 2:30 Eastern time. And I know a lot of you can't make that time. And there's no way for me to do a second one. It's just a lot of, and I have the lovely help of Miss Lori Mashburn, who helps me most days during the week. She hosts 4 of those 5 days. I only host on Wednesdays. Actually, I'm hosting today because she's away. But everything is in the group. Her link, and my link, like the room IDs. There's a room ID and there's a password to get into Zoom. And it's free. It's free. You just go to zoom.com. It'll say join a meeting, and it'll ask you for that room code. I don't post it here on YouTube because I don't know. I just don't trust YouTube, honestly. So if you don't have, if you're not in the Facebook group, you can email me, dishwithdee@yahoo.com, and I will hook you up with Lori's and my code. I always post, when I'm hosting, I always post in the group. Lori's is in the pin post up at the top, her information. If you can't ever find anything, message me on Facebook. I'm right there. Hit message. Or tag me in a post, say, hey, Denise Turco-Mulrain, I can't find this, and then I will be able to see it. I can't, unless I'm tagged, I don't always see all the posts, because it's just, the feed's just too much. So, like I said, we do a walking 1 mile with Leslie. You do it at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with Leslie. You don't have to keep up with any of the people in the Glam Squad. And what it is, Zoom is, we share a screen. She's right in the middle, and our little blocks. I always share it on my, usually my day of the life, I just get a little blurb. And if you're not comfortable showing yourself, then don't. Turn your camera off. You don't have to show yourself. We do it for 20 minutes. If you can't make the 20 minutes, then you stop. And then after that, we just chit chat. And you can come say, hey, and meet the girls. They're very wonderful girls there, and women. Very supportive. And we've built quite a bond of friendship there. And if you are lonely and need friends and you need support, that is the place to go. You see a face and you converse with people for a few minutes every day. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I didn't ever expect it to turn into that. And it is, and it's really nice. We started over COVID when we couldn't get out. We were locked down, and we were all just going crazy. So I needed, some interaction. So I created Glam Squad. This is a fun name, Glam Squad. So like I said, we do it at our own pace. You don't have to keep up with anybody. Even if you sat there and did it for 3 minutes, that's 3 minutes that you did it. And maybe the next time you'll do it for 3.5 minutes. Baby steps, but you need to get up. You need to move. You need to. And the more, and like I said, I know if you got a lot of weight to lose, it's hard. But once you get some of that weight off, you will be able to move more. And if you can, you should. If nothing else, walking. And don't poo-poof walking. Say, I need to do this. I need to join a gym. No. My leader always said, and it's one of the things that I adhere to, walking is a weight-bearing exercise. It gets your heart rate up. It gets your blood flow. And it gets, juice to the joints. And that's what you need. You don't need to sit there and do all these high-intensity workouts at our age. What are we trying to prove? I don't know. You just need to get it, tone it. And Leslie does a lot of things. She's got a lot of different videos. There's videos with weights if you want it, and bands and resistance bands if that's what you're ready for. And there's so many things on YouTube. Like if you like to dance, there's dancing videos. There's yoga. Go on YouTube, type in what you like, and see the videos that come up. And like I say, just do them for a few minutes. You don't have to sit there and do them for an hour. I always say 10 minutes a day. You start with 10 minutes a day. And then you work up to 10 minutes twice a day. And then, after a while, you do the 10 minutes 3 times a day. I wouldn't do 30 minutes at a time. I think it's better to break it up. I think this is better. But that's just, and that's all that you need to do. That's it. So can we hear an I'm still indie at the comment section below? And if you, let me know what your activity is. I put walk a mile, but you can do whatever activity you choose. Let me know your activity of choice. It could be, bicycling, could be the rowing machine, could be the treadmill. It could be anything. What you do is what you do for you. You don't need to you don't need to listen to anybody else. You just need to listen to yourself. Whatever you do is good. So let me know in the comment section below if you're still in and what exercise and activity you plan to do this week. There used to be activities in the WW app and there isn't anymore, which is sad. But know what there is in there? Challenges. If you go to the challenges, you can challenge an activity. So every time you do it, it knows. And then it gives you like a check mark. And then you get like a little virtual certificate or virtual little ribbon at the end. They have food challenges. They have exercise challenges. So you should do that if you have the WW app. It might be fun. Some people like challenges. Me, not so much. But some people do. And hey, whatever works for you, works for you. So that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with this challenge. I so appreciate it. We are getting ready for the holidays. See my gnome? He's here. He's arrived. Which means we're in holiday mode now. So that is it for you. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody that wants to be in our challenge, feel free to share this video at the little share. Take the link, share it wherever you need to share it. Invite people to the challenge. Invite people to the group. Invite people to the page. We would love to have them. Have a great rest of your day. We will dish another day, and we got this, my lovelies.